Hey everyone, I'm Victoria, buried under textbooks and desperately cramming for my business administration finals at this fancy university in Boston. My roommate, Maya, walks in, looking like she hasn't slept in days. Victoria, you're still going at it. It's 2 a.m. I rub my eyes, realizing I completely lost track of time. Yeah, Professor Adams's exam is going to be brutal. I can't afford to slack off now. Maya flops onto her bed. At least you've got Jack to study with. I saw you two at the library earlier. Anything happening there? My cheeks heat up. Oh, stop it. We're just friends. Just then my phone buzzes. It's my sister, Diana. I hesitate before answering. Victoria. Oh my God, you'll never guess what's happening. Her voice is nearly a scream. I pull the phone away from my ear. Diana, it's late. What's going on? Eric is going to propose. I just know it. He's been acting so secretive and romantic lately. I sigh, already knowing where this is headed. That's great, Diana. Congrats. But listen, I need you to plan this surprise engagement party. It has to be perfect. My stomach drops. Diana, I can't. My finals are... Oh, come on. This is way more important than some silly tests. Mom and Dad's restaurant would be perfect for the venue, and I'm thinking at least 100 guests. I try to interject, but she keeps going, steamrolling over me with demands and ideas. Maya shoots me a sympathetic look. Diana, I really can't. These exams are crucial for my future. Future. Please, this is about family. Don't be so selfish, Victoria. Guilt creeps in, as it always does. Our immigrant parents worked so hard to give us these opportunities. Diana's always been the successful one, and I hear myself give in. Fine, I'll figure something out. As I hang up, Maya shakes her head. Victoria, you can't keep letting her walk all over you like that. I bury my face in my hands. I know, but she's family. What am I supposed to do? Maya gets up and hugs me. We'll figure it out together. But for now, you need sleep. As I try to drift off, my mind races. How am I going to balance party planning with my exams? And why do I always let Diana manipulate me like this? Little did I know, this was just the beginning of a drama that would turn my life upside down. A few days later, I'm hunched over my laptop in the campus library, trying to make sense of the party budget, when Jack slides into the seat across from me. Hey Victoria, you look stressed. I rub my temples. That obvious, huh? Want to talk about it? I spill everything about Diana's ridiculous demands. Jack's eyes widen as I list off the extravagances. A chocolate fountain for an engagement party, and a live band, and over 100 guests. Jack whistles. That's insane. How are you supposed to afford all that? I'm not. That's the problem. My phone buzzes. It's Diana again. I answer, putting it on speaker. Victoria, I've been thinking. We need to change the venue. Mom and Dad's restaurant is too small. I found this amazing ballroom downtown. Diana, stop. We can't afford that. I'm already stretching my budget. Your budget. This is my engagement we're talking about. Remember when I helped you move into your dorm? You owe me. I feel my face flush with anger and embarrassment. Jack raises an eyebrow. That's not the same thing, and you know it. I say. Whatever. Just make it happen. Oh, and I decided Maya and Jack can't help. I don't trust them to do it right. She hangs up before I can respond. I look at Jack, mortified. I'm so sorry about that. He shakes his head. Don't apologize for her, Victoria. You need to stand up to her. Later that week, I'm in Professor Adams' office trying to explain my recent poor performance without mentioning Diana. Victoria, you're one of my brightest students. What's going on? I stammer through a vague excuse about family obligations. He doesn't look convinced. That night, I'm on the phone with Diana again. My patience wearing thin. For the last time, we can't afford pyrotechnics. You're not even trying. This is the most important day of my life. Something in me snaps. No, Diana. Your wedding would be the most important day. This is just an engagement party that your boyfriend doesn't even know about. How dare you? You've always been jealous of me. Just because you're in college doesn't make you better than me. I'm stunned by the venom in her voice. Is that what you think? That I'm trying to be better than you? Oh please, with your fancy degree and your perfect grades. Some of us had to work in the real world. Diana, I am working. These exams are my job right now. They're important for my future. She scoffs. Future. Wake up, Victoria. A piece of paper won't guarantee you success. Look at me, I'm the one with the amazing career and the perfect boyfriend. Tears prick my eyes. If your life is so perfect, why do you need me to validate it with this ridiculous party? There's a long silence, and when Diana speaks again, her voice is icy. You know what? Forget it. I'll plan it myself. Don't bother showing up. She hangs up, and I sit there, phone in hand, feeling a strange mix of relief and guilt. Did I just ruin my relationship with my sister? And why do I still feel bad when she's the one being unreasonable? I stare at my phone, my finger hovering over the block contact button next to Diana's name. You okay? Maya asks, watching me from her bed. I nod, not trusting my voice. She doesn't push, but I can see the concern in her eyes. The next few days blur into a mess of textbooks and coffee. I'm in the library, trying to focus on macroeconomics, when Jack slides into the seat next to me. Hey, how's it going? I gesture to the mountain of papers around me. Oh, living the dream. He chuckles, then his expression turns serious. Listen, Maya and I have been looking into something. I raise an eyebrow. What kind of something? It's about Diana and Eric. We found some stuff online that's concerning. My stomach drops. What kind of stuff? Jack pulls out his laptop and shows me some articles and court documents. As I start reading, I feel like I'm going to be sick. Eric is under investigation for embezzlement, a history of fraud. Jack continues, his voice quiet. And there's more. We dug into Diana's financials. She's not as successful as she claims. She's drowning in debt. I shake my head, not wanting to believe it. How? She's always bragging about her big commissions, her designer clothes. It's all a front. Credit card debt, loans. She's living way beyond her means. I sit back stunned. All those demands for an extravagant party. Was she expecting me to foot the bill? The next few days pass in a haze. I go through my exams on autopilot, my mind reeling from everything I've learned. After my last test, I walk out feeling a mix of relief and dread. My phone buzzes with messages from my parents. Victoria, call us immediately. Why would you abandon your sister like this? We raised you better than that. My hands shake as I dial. Victoria, how could you do this to Diana? My mom's voice is sharp with disappointment. Do what? What did she tell you? She said you refused to help with her engagement party. That you told her you were too good for family now that you're in college. Anger surges through me. That's not what happened at all. Then explain, my dad says, his voice calm but stern. So I do. I tell them everything. Diana's unreasonable demands, the pressure she put on me during my exams, the guilt tripping. I even tell them about Eric's shady past and Diana's financial troubles. There's a long silence when I finish. Finally, my mom speaks, her voice softer now. Oh, Victoria, why didn't you tell us sooner? Tears well up in my eyes. I didn't want to disappoint you. Diana's always been the successful one, and I thought. Sweetheart, my dad interrupts, we're proud of you. Your education is important. We had no idea Diana was putting so much pressure on you. We talk for a while longer, and for the first time in weeks, I feel like I can breathe. But I know this isn't over. Diana won't take this lying down, and I have a feeling the real storm is yet to come. I text Maya and Jack. We need to talk. It's time to confront Diana. The next evening, I walk into my parents' restaurant. The familiar smell of spices does little to calm my nerves. Maya and Jack flank me, their presence reassuring. My parents are already there, setting up for our family dinner. Diana sweeps in fashionably late, as usual. Sorry I'm late, traffic was terrible. She pauses, noticing Maya and Jack. What are they doing here? Before I can respond, my dad speaks up. Diana, sit down, we need to talk. Her eyes narrow. About what? I take a deep breath. About everything, your engagement party, the lies, all of it. For the next hour, I lay it all out, the unreasonable demands, the guilt tripping, the years of manipulation. My parents listen, their faces growing more troubled with each revelation. You've been lying about your success. My mom's voice is barely above a whisper. Diana scoffs. Please, like Little Miss Perfect here hasn't been exaggerating. No, Diana, my dad interrupts firmly. This isn't about Victoria, it's about you. Just then, the door chimes. We all turn to see Eric walk in, looking confused at the tense atmosphere. Did I miss something? He asks. Diana jumps up. Eric, thank goodness you're here. Tell them about our engagement plans. Eric's confusion deepens. Engagement plans? What are you talking about? The room goes silent. Diana's face pales. The proposal. You've been acting so secretive lately, I thought. Eric runs a hand through his hair. Diana. Eric shifts uncomfortably, his gaze dropping. That wasn't a secret project, Diana. I'm under investigation for financial irregularities at work. The truth spills out, Eric's fraudulent activities, his impending legal troubles. Diana collapses into a chair, her carefully constructed world crumbling around her. In the aftermath of this revelation, I make the difficult decision to cut ties with her. It's painful, but for my own well-being, it's necessary. Weeks later, I stand in my graduation gown, diploma in hand. Despite everything, I've managed to graduate with honors and even landed a prestigious internship. Maya and Jack are cheering from the audience, and my parents beam with pride as we celebrate at a small, intimate gathering afterward. My phone buzzes with a news alert. Eric has been arrested for embezzlement. I feel a twinge of sadness for Diana, but quickly push it aside. Just then, another message comes through. It's from Diana. Congratulations on graduating. I know I messed up. Can we talk? I stare at the text for a long moment, then delete it without responding. I've learned the hard way that some toxic relationships aren't worth saving, no matter how much history you share. As I look around at the people who truly support me, my parents, Maya, Jack, and even Professor Adams, who has dropped by to congratulate me, I feel a sense of peace. I've weathered the storm and come out stronger on the other side. Hey, what are you thinking about? Maya asks, noticing my distraction. I smile, slipping my phone into my pocket, just grateful for the people who really have my back. We laugh and celebrate, and I know that whatever challenges come next, I'm ready to face them on my own terms. The story has come to an end, but I have a question for you. If you were in my shoes, would you have given Diana another chance after everything that happened, or do you think cutting ties was the right call? It's a tough situation many of us face with toxic family members. Where do we draw the line between family loyalty and self-preservation? Share your thoughts in the comments below.